Hi guys, welcome back to the Hyrulean Draft League. Scatlink here, this time with one of the combatants of this replay, since I'm not part of this one. We are with the Space Kitsune, reviewing their replay against Smolbean.
Yes, their team was quite interesting actually. I didn't know what to expect from Smol because obviously I haven't played against her before. I've played against Kieran and Blade, but I haven't played against Beanie.
What is this? This isn't during the actual draft league, is it? Or these just chuck away matches?
Oh yeah, these were chuck away matches way beforehand.
Ah,
so I kind of know some of their strategies beforehand, and this one I've never played against Beanie, so I didn't know what to expect.
I know that. Oh, sorry.
I haven't even played against you, so I wouldn't know.
I mean, the only person I've actually gone against was, funnily enough, Meryl for our match. I didn't really do anything else other than that. I just built my team, thought it was alright, got a bit of, what's the word?
Cohesion?
No, second thoughts, maybe, I guess, like checking in with other people, see what their thoughts are with my moveset and items, and then just went in.
Yeah, I recommend Smogon a lot, to check that to see if you build around that a little bit.
This is connected to Smolbean actually when you're building your IV or Eevee builds, because you can just click the recommended one, it just automatically sets them.
That's what I did. I'm not even gonna lie, that's what I did.
I didn't. I changed it a little bit so I could like lower a stat a little bit, but then put a little bit more to another stat. Maybe that would turn the tide because you wouldn't expect it or something. I don't know. But maybe I should just redo them and just go with the basics.
Sometimes you can get a really good one that no one expects to use. So, pretty much on my team, I obviously have my Ninetales, because Ninetales is awesome.
Oh, that was the icy variant.
Yes, I love a lot of the Ninetales because it's blue.
Blue, oh yeah, and I've noticed that Smolbean actually got mad at me during the draft team building because I took Umbreon and she wanted all the Eevee-lutions.
Yes.
I do remember that particular fact, but she didn't completely go with the Eevee-lutions because she's got a couple of other Pokemon in here, like Hydreigon and Incineroar.
Yeah. Sadly, I had a really bad first pick when we start playing, actually.
Well, shall we get into that and you just talk about it when the battle plays? Alright,
yeah.
So I'm going to press play now and you just tell me your thoughts, because I've got no input here.
So, yeah, pretty much I started with Pharisees because I was going for the spikes, the kind of poisony kind of feeling that you can do. Luckily for me, I got my Gyarados right out to get that water versus fire resistance. Oh yeah, there's the Aqua Berry that I use instead of other things. It's really useful. I didn't know what Copperaja was, so I was just whacking it with stuff.
I know it's ground type, because it's like a digger.
Fair enough. I did not know that. And Waterfall was very useful in this. Oh, there goes Prox Moxie. Moxie's beautiful to use because everything I kill gives me another 0.25 attack power.
Yeah, and that's what was boosting your Waterfall even more, because that's physical water type move.
So, yeah, I didn't know that. I thought Bug type was strong against Fairy, so I started using Megahorn. I didn't know that was wrong. However, they swapped to Hydreigon, which means I sadly missed it.
Yeah, your Aqua Tail kind of whiffed.
But then I knew they were going to probably play a Dragon attack, so I was like, swap to Fairy.
And of course, it's the strongest Dragon move in the entire game.
Yeah, so I was very lucky there.
Freeze Dry is super effective to water type, I know that.
Yeah, it is. Started with my hail. This was really unfortunate. I got a burn.
From Scald. You know, that should
yeah,
actually be effective.
Scald,
That should be super effective on ice types, if you think about
Yeah,
it.
it should be.
Hot
yeah.
water melts ice, so I'm surprised that they didn't think about that.
So what I was trying to do was, because it's hailing, Aurora Veil lasts 7 turns with hail on it, and it improves your evasion a lot more.
Ooh, that's some pro plays.
Yeah. So that's what I was trying to do. Oh yeah, the Shadow Ball whiz.
I was trying to do some pro plays with like Leech Seed with my Venusaur, but that didn't work.
Yeah. I didn't know that the Espeon had Magic Bounce, which was very lucky that I didn't fall asleep. I was really dumb here. This was a really dumb move.
You knew it had Shadow Ball, it just used it on you.
I knew it had Shadow Ball, and still...
And gone.
And it's just gone.
Is that a shiny?
Yeah, that was a shiny Gardevoir. If you notice my naming, actually, that I have for... I didn't know it was super effective against ghost types, so I just used it back on them.
Yeah, well. Dark and Ghost are like both super effective against Psychics, so...
Yeah.
Very
So yeah, go with the Toxic, because Toxic is beautiful. Because it just keeps... Oh yeah, and I have Cursed Body, which means that any move that they have has a chance to be disabled.
You know, other than your little flub with Shadow Ball there, this is pretty close at the moment.
Yeah, until you realise that Gengar is the one that actually sweeped her whole team.
Yeah, spoilers, but yeah, I noticed that as well, because you have like a... this is where you just started to sweep.
Yeah. Because my Gengar is literally the powerful one. Focus Blast, the dragons.
Oh, you have Black Sludge. I thought you had like leftovers because you're poison type, so it heals you.
Yeah. And the best thing about this, I have Thunder on my Gengar as well.
That is actually a good move for it, but I tend to not have like Thunder because it always misses for me.
Well, the best thing is that I wanted to... Oh yeah, there you go. It completely misses. Yeah. I got really lucky there. I was on 1% health. Yeah,
I know. That was clutch. But even so, she would have had the rest of your team to go through. And there you are.
And I had Freeze Dry as well. But
yeah,
it was one of those things of that I got really lucky with Thunder to just... And a Black Sludge as well, because Black Sludge... fun fact, my Gardevoir actually has Black Sludge on it.
I thought you weren't allowed duplicate items.
No, I don't think so.
Well, we could easily be replaced with leftovers and it would have done the same thing anyway, so whatever.
No, it wouldn't have, because Black Sludge is not... it was not the plan that I was going to be using for... how do you say? So, Black Sludge is a really special item. It's like leftovers. However, it only works on poison types.
Oh, you had synchronized, didn't you?
No. The best way to say is that I had Trick.
Oh, does that swap status problems with the opponent?
That swaps items.
Oh, so you give the opponent Black Sludge, and you take their item instead.
Yeah. So if Gardevoir swaps it, that's what I was trying to do when Sylveon was up. I was trying to use Trick to swap their leftovers with the Black Sludge so that it would kill them slowly.
Yeah, but then obviously that didn't work and you just toxic them instead.
Yeah, I just was like, oh, yeah, I forgot that he had Shadow Ball. For one moment, it's really super effective against Fairy.
You might want to rethink the Black Sludge then, because if you have Toxic, that's pretty much the same thing. It's just in increments, so it's even better.
Yes, however, Black Sludge is a held item, so when you Trick, you will swap the held item with the enemy's held item.
Yeah, but you could have a more beneficial held item starting off with like Twisted Spoon or something. I don't know.
That is very true.
I mean, this is what we normally talk about at the end. This is what me and Mel would talk about at the end of our match. I realised I might need some different moves on my Aerodactyl because it couldn't deal with his Bisharp, because all I had that was probably okay to use was Dragon Claw, because I think I had Stone Edge, Iron Head, and Double Edge, because I have Rock Head.
That bad.
Yeah, but it couldn't do anything to his Bisharp, so it's like if I had some other move, maybe like a fire type move, like Fire Fang, maybe that would be type coverage. It wouldn't be as strong as any other move, but it covers the base.
Better than nothing.
So it's only like a review before you continue on, really.
And that's what I was doing with Europe. Also, if you notice, all my things' names are based off of yokai, actually.
Oh, that was the idea.
Yeah, that's
I've
what the
never
names
played
were based
Yokai
on.
Watch, so...
Oh, it wasn't based on Yokai Watch, it was actually based on Japanese.
Oh, well, I wouldn't know.
Tatsu, which was my Gyarados, is Japanese for dragon.
Okay.
So, he was pretty cool. Yurei is a type of Japanese ghost. Also known, seen in Phasmophobia, actually. A really fun game. But we're talking about Pokemon, so...
is the reason why you have Ferroseed because it has Eevee-Light?
Yeah.
Yep, I had a feeling, yeah. I'm debating if when it comes to like trading portion, I might trade my Venusaur for Ivysaur. I'm not entirely too sure. I'm thinking about it. If I can, if it has to be in the same tier, but that might be more valuable. I don't know.
Yeah.
I only went with Venusaur because, you know, higher stats, so I don't know. But yeah, so you actually had quite a win here. I mean, it was pretty much even out, but then Yuri here sweeped. You got like a 4-0 against Smolbean.
Yes, and luckily he had so many different skills that just countered her. It was just really fortunate.
And even if you missed the Thunder, you had Freeze Dry on standby, and that would have hit, so...
Yes, and I think I had a Grass move on, Ferroseed.
See, that was the thing, because at the end, I had Choice Scarf Blaziken. I used Brick Break on to knock out his Pokemon, Meryl's Pokemon at the time, because I would have been locked into it, and all he had was Type Null, which is normal type, and Bisharp, which is Steel type, so it would have been super effective no matter what. And yet, I hit the Type Null, it had Eevee-Light, and I didn't even do half its health!
Yeah.
So that really screwed me up.
Yeah.
So I had no chance at that point.
Yeah, my original plan wasn't going to be... It's going to be like was the original strategy where, you know, you put the status effect stuff on the other side. Like the spikes, the stealth rocks and stuff. But that didn't work out because obviously Incineroar won.
Incineroar melts!
I was literally just like, yeah,
Incineroar uses Incinerate.
Yeah, no,
what move was it?
Definitely... It was some kind of move. No, he used Dragon Dance and I killed it with Water.
Sent out Incineroar and tried using Sword. Oh, it was using Swords Dance, so it was setting up. Yeah, but it could have easily just used a fire move in one shot, yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely. If it was fast and Ferroseed was slow, so...
Yeah. Well, the only reason why I went with Umbreon is because it was the most defensive option, so it was like the safest play. But I still had to switch out after that because LOL fought fighting type.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, I can sympathise with Smolbean. We did both lose, so...
Well,
we're in the same boat.
In another game. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, well. But hey, we've still got at least 7 weeks worth of draft battles before we get into the quarter-finals, so we'll have to see what happens during those weeks.
Yes, we do.
So that was the replay. Thank you for joining me on getting this review done for the replay.
It's no problem. Not at all.
We know, you know where you need to tweak things. You know where you went wrong, where you went right. I mean, you were the victor with 2/3 of your team remaining, and you had a lot of type coverage. It's just refining the probably the moveset, or maybe the item of the Gardevoir, maybe, but.
Or maybe just don't put the Gardevoir in front of a Shadow Ball.
Well, yeah, that too, but that's foresight.
Yes. I just completely forgot, honestly, what typings
well, you would have been down with Gardevoir a little bit earlier if the if the Gengar didn't land the Thunder to pick up the slack, you still had Freeze Dry and Standby, and you had that other grass move on your bug. So.
Yeah. So yeah, thank you very much for having a chat with me.
Yeah, and with that, we will see you for more of the Draft League.
Yeah.
See you guys.
Hey guys, this is Sans ASMR chat.
God damn it, Sans!